All right, so the main show has arrived. We're really excited. So we do a full range of entrepreneurs, right? Sometimes the journey is at the very beginning. Sometimes the journey has been ongoing for 5 or 10 years. So it's always nice when we get a really early stage concept here. This is Eric Guo, right?
Yep.
Eric Guo, he's from the University of South Carolina, just recently graduated, and he's going to be talking about Pickup, a super cool idea. And as always, Eric has 6 minutes on the clock-ish. No throwing things if he exceeds his time, please.
All right. Good morning. My name is Eric Guo, and I'm here presenting on behalf of my team. We are here to network, get advice and suggestions if you have them. With that in mind, let's begin. So our company is called Pickup. What is Pickup? Pickup is a shopping and delivery service application that is readily available for when you want or need a personal shopper / delivery driver. So as you can see, this is the services we provide. We can provide something, you can get something picked up and delivered. Say you've already purchased it at like Walmart or something, you've already paid for it. You just need someone to go pick it up and drop it off to you, or you can send someone somewhere to go get it purchased and have it delivered to you. This is an application for people who are always busy, like parents of young children. So let me tell you a little bit about myself and my inspiration for Pickup. So I'm Asian American. I was born to 2 immigrants in New York, and they're both also entrepreneurs. My parents, their business is restaurants, Chinese restaurants, and they put their all into their first restaurant. So much so that I was actually raised by my grandparents in China for the first few years of my life. It wasn't until I was about 4 or 5 years old when my mother came and got me from China and brought me back to the States. And then once we got back, we moved around. We opened a restaurant here and there. As you can see, those are the states I've traveled to. We worked from our New York down to West Virginia, North Carolina, ended up at Myrtle Beach, having a restaurant there, then opening one in Sumter, and then opening one in Elgin. So for the most of my life, I've lived in South Carolina. That's how I ended up at USC, where I just recently graduated. Still waiting on that degree. But it's not just the states that I've been to. I've also traveled around Europe, and most recently, just last year, I studied abroad in Seoul, which is where I got the idea for Pickup. So in Seoul, they already have a service like Pickup, where people, so their culture is a little different. They seem to always be busy. They're either working or they're studying really hard. It's a really competitive environment for jobs over there. In fact, most of the students I met weren't even staying in their own country. They were moving abroad to Europe to find jobs just because it's so crowded there. The competition is so fierce. So they're always busy. They need people to go out and buy things for them. And for example, there's a service where you tell them what it is you want, and then someone goes out that day, and that's their job to bring that thing to you. Me and the other foreign exchange students found this really helpful when our international student volunteer, the people in charge of us showing us around, when they weren't available, if we needed something and we couldn't find them, we can just use Google Translate what it is we want on this application, and get that thing delivered to us. It could be something as extravagant as a Nintendo Switch, which, by the way, my roommate actually bought from this application, or it could be ice cream, which is something I used it for. It didn't matter. It could be big or small. Someone go get it, deliver it to you. And this was extremely helpful because we didn't know the area. We didn't even know the stores. I couldn't even read Korean when I got there. So it was really convenient. I loved it. And when I got back to the States, I couldn't find a service like this. I had my busy moments. I had my lazy moments, both of which made me wish there was this. What I did find was that there are applications that do delivery. Obviously, there's Grubhub, Uber Eats, Bite Squad, but they're limited to restaurants and they're limited to food. We did find Instacart, where they deliver groceries from Kroger and Publix, so the options are still limited. And we did find there's an application similar to what we're doing in Mexico called Rappi, and we just figured, hey, why is it working in all these other countries, and how come we don't have it? So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to bring that kind of service, that kind of convenience application to the U.S. So why this? We're probably solving, like I said. We don't have this application. We don't have this kind of service. It's not none of the ones we have are flexible enough to simply send someone somewhere to go get the things we need. And that's basically it. We are pre-revenue. Let me tell you about the stage we're at right now. We've raised about $20K in funding so far. We have a working prototype. It is pre-revenue. We do not have a payment system integrated into the application right now. And as of right now, it only does pickup orders. So the place that you order from has to already have some kind of system where you can already prepay, and then we simply send someone to go get it. One of our couriers go and get it and then drop it off to you. It is pre-revenue. Like I said, the payment system isn't integrated. We are interviewing development companies to that fit within our budget to develop the full version of the application, which on the other side is the purchase and delivery, where we plan on issuing out prepaid cards, just like how Grubhub, Uber Eats, all of them do it now, and then issuing them out to our drivers. And turn it over for any questions.
Let's give them a round of applause. Let's open it up.